If you're struggling with skin picking, you might need a mindset shift. I have always struggled with skin picking since I had acne. It always felt like an issue with willpower, but I've shifted my mindset from willpower and discipline to devotion. And honestly, that's changed my skin. I mean, it's been a few days, but it's been working. This is something I've been learning in my coaching program as well. How we view discipline does determine how it shows up in our life. And so there are studies that show when you view discipline as a finite resource, that it gets harder over time and you are more likely to eventually crack and break. However, if you view discipline as something that builds over time and gets stronger with practice, you're more likely to do better as you do more and more tasks or continue on your progress. However, I think that discipline often has to do with grit and willpower and is maybe more of a masculine concept. Shifting towards devotion, which feels very feminine, feels a lot different. With willpower, it always felt like temptation, and I feel like resisting temptation requires you being strong and being in a good place mentally, emotionally, and then when you get stressed, things break down and you cave in. Versus devotion, where I feel like it's grounding and a practice of safety. And so instead of giving in when it's stressful and when you're not doing well, it's a place to come back to and a practice. It feels more rooted in self-love and care and spirituality. It doesn't feel like I'm fighting myself anymore. When you try to change any habit, really the battle is psychologically. And so I think reframing things is really important and really useful, even though it might not seem like the biggest deal. Our identities and our thoughts and our beliefs shape our actions. And so you have to change your identity and your thoughts and beliefs to create different actions. Just know that change is hard and it's a process. And it takes support. So be gentle with yourself. Where does devotion show up in your life, and what practices are you devoted to? And let me know if you have any other helpful mindset shifts for really anything in life.